Winter Wildcard promo is back, and today we picked up Jadon Sancho to do a player review on. He's cost me just over 600k, and in this video we're going to find out why. So he's 5'11", high medium work rates, 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. He is normally medium with the 3-star weak foot, so he's had work rate upgrade and a weak foot upgrade. Obviously he can play in some nice positions as well. Cam, centre forward and striker. He's normally a winger in the game. So quick look at the card. He's got decent enough pace, nice acceleration and speed. His shooting's good. Obviously the only thing that lets him down is his shot power and long shot. So I more than likely will go with the Hunter chemistry style on him. He's already got really nice passing, good curve, short pass again, which is needed. Dribbling's really nice as well, as you can see, really good agility and balance, good ball control. So again, we don't really need to worry about the dribbling, so I'm probably going to go with that Hunter chemistry style on him. Player traits as well: finesse shot, flair, playmaker, technical dribbler. So everything you're probably going to want in your central attacking midfielder. Now position wise, I am going to play him in the cam. I am going to play him on the right side of like as a winger, like right wing, left wing, in a narrow as a right striker as well. I feel like they're going to be the best positions for him. I'm not sure as a winger if he's got the pace. I know the PS5 version you don't need pace too much, but I just feel like Sancho being explosive, probably not enough. He has unique body type in game, so to be honest with you, I can see this card being very similar to Neymar in game in terms of dribbling, that unique body type in game. So we'll see what he's like. Obviously you can make this card controlled, but again you'd have to put something like an architect or something like that on him, which to be honest with you, I'd rather put the Hunter on him just to see what he's like in game. So we're going to play a few games of Rivals and let's see how we get on. Nice bit of play from Sancho. There we go. Plays it through for Rashford. He just drags it wide. Scoop turn. Sancho, goal. Great finish. In that little right hand side, that's the best place to get him. Nice skill. Sancho, for some reason, didn't use his left foot there. So I would prefer to have hit it across goal with his left. Nice skill from Sancho. Cuts inside one, cuts inside two, just lacking the finish. Maybe I could have went across goal. Nice skill. Sancho sneaks it in the near post with that outside of the foot shot. Great play all round. It's a great pass from Sancho into Rashford. Yeah, he's never going to miss from there. Nice weighter pass. Nice skills from Sancho. Oh, couldn't beat the man again. That's how silky he is in game. That's what he has to offer. That's a great chip over the top for Chiesa. He just can't get in front of the defender. Okay, a little bit of R1 dribbling from Sancho. That's why I say he's very similar to Neymar. Obviously, I'm lucky not to get around Van Dijk, but into Sancho. Round Van Dijk with the finish as well. Great bit of play. Yeah, and how silky Jadon Sancho is. A nice bit of skill. Holds off Van Dijk, but as you can see, Van Dijk's a very good defender in the game. Manages to get away. There you go. Uses his left foot. Picks up Rashford. Again, unlucky not to get an assist. Oh wow, what a ball that was from Sancho. What a ball into his mate Rashford. On the left foot, finishes this time. Great play, great goal. This is left Van Dijk on the floor. Sancho still running outside the foot shot. Really nice goal. Like I said, he's very, very similar to Neymar. Sancho on the left foot. Flip-flap, left foot finish. What a goal. Now, final verdict on Jadon Sancho. Now, I really enjoyed using this card. Obviously, his pace is quite good. Obviously, I expected him to be a little bit slower than what he was. But in-game, obviously, as you can see with the Hunter, and it gives him, he's able to get away from people. He does get caught up easily, as you see in game. And wise, his finishing's good. Not amazing, but again, still good enough. Obviously, gives him good finishing. Obviously, the shot power is the thing that does let him down. But again, he's got good attacking position. He always picks up the ball in nice areas. Passing wise, again, I was really confident it's going to be a good pass anyway. Nice short pass, good curve. So his passes are always at the right weight of pass, which you really need in this game, especially on the PS5 version. You need someone with them killer passes, and this guy's got it. Dribbling wise, this is where I compared him to Neymar. With that unique body type in game, really high ball control, Similar, like I said, similar body type, frame, everything about him. Like I said, Sancho is just like another Neymar, to be honest with you. See, he's a lot more expensive than Neymar. Neymar's gold card at the moment is only around 84k, but Sancho has a lot better passing, similar dribbling. Obviously, they are very, very similar. So, to be honest with you, it's a hard one because Neymar's 5-star, 5-star. Sancho is obviously around 600k. I can see him dropping dramatically, obviously, but for the time being, there isn't too much difference between these two cards. Now, the player traits, you do really notice the flair trait. As you see, I managed to score a goal with a Bonner cross. Playmaker, technical dribbler. When you get him in the right areas, Jadon Sancho, he's really hard to stop. That R1 dribbling, you're doing the ball roll scoops. Obviously, you're doing the elasticos in game. Really, really nice. Very responsive in game as well in terms of the dribbling. And this is what you're really going to want with your winger. When you get the ball into him, you know, you're able to turn very fast. You know, you're not having to wait on that button delay. Obviously, in times there will be button delay, but obviously most of the time with this card, because of how good his reactions are, the ball control, agility, balance, unique body type, you put all of that into one. Very, very nice card in game. Now, is Jadon Sancho worth getting your team? I'm going to say yes, but the reason why I'm a little bit suspect on him is just because of the price range. Nothing to do with the card itself. The card itself is really, really good in game. Like I said, it's not so much the card itself. It's just that when you compare it to someone like Neymar, there's not too much different. Obviously, you can see they've both got the same pace and shooting. Obviously, Jadon Sancho has the better passing, but dribbling-wise, it's more or less the same. Physical-wise, obviously, does have that little bit more physical. But Neymar is around 84k. He's 5-star, 5-star. He's Brazilian, plays for PSG. You're going to have a lot of nice links. Sancho as well, English, plays for Manchester United. He's going to have a lot of nice links as well. But I'm just saying, if you're looking at all of these stats between both of them, there's not too much difference, you know, and he's a lot more pricier as well. So, like I said, obviously he has much better physical stats, stamina, strength. So that is one of the reasons, obviously, it's worth getting him in. But in terms of, you look at the dribbling, there's not that much difference. Obviously, very, very similar. Obviously, Jadon Sancho edges him on most stats, but for the price range, is he worth getting over Neymar? I'm not too sure on that front. Like I said, is he worth getting your team? 100% this card is worth getting your team. I think we'll have to check his price range probably around next week, obviously when he's been in packs for about a week, just to see how much he's going to cost. If he's going to be around 100 to 150k, I would be 100% say yes. But if you can get Neymar for someone who's around 85k, and he's going to be, just say for example, Sancho does stay at that 300k, 400k mark, then I probably would go for Neymar, just because that 5-star, 5-star. But Jadon Sancho is a really nice card, so if you do pack him or do want to get him in your team, then I would 100% get him in. If I'm going to give this card a rating out of 10, I'm going to give him a 9. Everything's really good with the card. Shooting, pace, passing, dribbling. Top tier card. I don't think he's one of the best cards on the game. But, like I said, everything's really good. He's able to get away from... Doesn't have the pace to beat someone over, probably say 40, 50 yards, playing him as a winger. I do think his best position probably is in the cam or playing him on the right-hand side to cut in for the Travella shots. Long-range shots are decent enough. Obviously, 77 long shots and shot power does let him down, but you are able to score some type of long-range goals with him. Passing's really good in game, like I said, because he's got high curve and short passes. He's able to play them intricate passes when you're playing on a PS5 version. Like I said, dribbling-wise, he's definitely up there with Neymar. Enough said, I don't need to talk no more on his dribbling. Physical stats as well, I haven't really touched too much on them. His strength's good enough, stamina. If he does come up against a more physical defender, he is going to get pushed off the ball. That's just how it is. But with the skills that he has, the elasticos, ball roll, scoop, that unique body type as well with higher agility and ball control, he can easily get round these players. So a lot of pros and cons with this card, and I really enjoyed using it. That's why I'm going to give him a 9. Obviously, like I said, hopefully his price range does drop to about 100 to 150k, because I feel like that's what he's probably worth. If you are looking to get cards like Jadon Sancho in your team, click on that Discord link below. We've got traders in there making hundreds of thousands of coins every single week. Click on that link below, and we'll see you in the next video.